Rivers of Confluence is an explosive, violent, seafaring tale. This episode's content warnings can be found in the episode description. Hello, and welcome to Rivers of Confluence, a loose Dungeons & Dragons real-play podcast about 5 lost souls, each trying to find their place in the world of Awenor. I am Jay Keller, your Dungeon Master, and with me today I have...
Hi, my name is Amanda Ranallo, and I play Myrna. Myrna is an artificer who is a crafty small folk who is always dreaming up their next invention. And my fun fact for today is that Myrna actually, had a bird attack her when she was a kid, which I know is why she's so interested in having Wart love her so much and why she made a creature to love her, because a bird bit her head as a child.
You would think that would
not even
make her
afraid of birds.
No. She's adopted the Batman principle where she's taken the thing that she fears and she's made it her symbol.
You feel like that would traumatize her.
Myrna was like, come on, why didn't you like me? You will like me. I will make a robot that likes me.
Rather than getting a real bird to like you.
I feel like
It's easier this way.
I feel like all of the Myrna fun facts are like, when Myrna was a child, she drank poison. And because of that, like, she loves to make potions. Or like, when Myrna was a child, she was attacked by a bird. So now she loves birds. Like,
I need themes. I need themes for my fun facts.
Hi, my name is Gabriel Montgomery, and I play Alistair Keep, aka the Gravekeeper. He is a seemingly morbid individual with his trusty shovel and his lantern on hand at all times. And a fun fact about Alistair today is that he no longer needs to eat. He has no taste buds. He doesn't require any nutrition. But just in case he gets his taste back one day, he likes to keep his favorite food on him at all times.
What's his favorite food?
It's a potato.
Nice.
like a raw potato?
Yeah. I mean, he's probably going to bake it.
He'll cook it.
You know, just in case of this situation. But
It's a lot harder
he's
to
got
carry a
potato
baked
on him.
potato with you.
Yeah.
What would he make with the potato? There's so many
potato.
options.
Yeah.
Just bake it and leave it like not even twice baked. Not
Boil
like
them,
added.
mash them.
The potato's the important part. So if there's any other ingredients around him that, go with it.
Is that why it's his favorite? Is because a potato is so, like, utility-wise, like one of the greatest foods because you make so much with it?
Yeah. And it's from the dirt.
It's a really rooty, dirty.
Yeah.
It's because you take a potato,
You're
cut
thinking
it
a little
up,
too much
you
about
put
this.
it in the ground, and then you get more potatoes? Like, what
That's
the fuck?
awesome.
Nothing
That's
else
so
does
cool.
that.
Nothing else does it, bro.
This just reminds me of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Minus the potato part.
Are you literally
Like,
just
just the
referring
whole
to
movie.
the jar of dirt line?
Like,
So you're just thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean.
it's
not the first movie.
No. Actually, like, I'm not even talking about what the fuck you're talking about.
Orpheus' fun fact, his favorite movie.
No. Just like, as soon as he was like, yeah, Alistair doesn't eat anymore, I'm like, oh, because like Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, for all of our listeners, they took the Aztec gold and a curse was placed upon them.
Whoa, spoilers.
Spoiling.
They're gonna get
You
shot
just
down.
spoiled the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
You
for
also
everyone
spoiled
out there.
Alistair's background story. Like,
He took the Aztec
So,
gold.
he took the Aztec
That's
gold.
true. You have alluded to that he is a sailor in his past life. He's playing Barbosa.
Two things. One, to all of our listeners, I'm so sorry for spoiling Pirates, the first
It came
one.
out in, like, 2002.
But it's like
Yeah, like a
2025
We'll
right
put it in
now.
we'll put it in the
decade-year-old
content.
movie.
Stop what you're doing right now. Stop listening and just go watch Pirates of the Caribbean. I
Well, no,
guarantee you
keep
it's worth
listening.
it. And
Don't
then,
stop listening.
And then come back to
Actually, a
this.
fun fact about this episode: if you listen to this episode in line with Pirates of the Caribbean, you're gonna get a lot of like hidden messages and
lines
different
up.
like backgrounds about each of our characters. It lines up perfectly. It's like Volpert 2 and the Pink Floyd album.
Not Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. My name is Jeremy Cox. I play Orpheus Hornraven, a half-elf druid yearning for truth. Today, Orpheus's fun fact is Pokemon themed for myself. If Orpheus were a Pokemon, he would be Lucario, like from Pokemon the movie, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. You should also go watch that movie if you're a Pokemon fan, and if you're not, you should be.
Hello. My name is Max Volpert, and I play Captain Seraphina Sable Driftthorn. Full name today. Sable is a half tiefling, half sea elf barbarian with a bardic background and a fearsome pirate braving the seas. A fun fact about Sable is that she actually used to be very, very close with her mom. There wasn't like a gradual decline to that relationship. It really all just kind of turned the day that they turned up with Ranallo. So it took a while for her to kind of come to terms with that sudden change. But before that, they were very close, and they would study bard magic together. Not a fun fact this week. Sorry to bring the mood down, but
Womp womp.
This is sad. It doesn't remind me of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey guys, my name is Mitchell Maguire, and I will be playing Augustus, the chimp formerly known as Bonzo. And Bonzo is a retired circus performer. And honestly, guys, I don't think he's submissive anymore. He's feeling pretty dom these days. A little too dom.
A little too dumb.
I feel, he just fire blasted a poor kid for no reason. And
He's figuring it out.
Yeah.
He's got that real Dom energy.
And a fun fact about Augustus is prior to meeting... Sorry, what are you whispering? Hold on.
Sorry, you said he's got that Dom vibes, and all I could think was Fast and Furious with Dom Toretto. It's all about family.
It's all about family. But a fun fact about Augustus is prior to meeting a ragtag group in Kirsaleth, he never really was much of a violent chimp before. Never was very that violent. Never ripped off any faces, ripped out throats, and ripped dicks off. He was pretty chill.
Look at where you are now.
I know.
Character development.
Yeah, that's what we call growth.
This is my favorite character arc so far, knowing that.
Hashtag Zuko.
That fun fact reminded me of Avatar. And my fun fact for today has to deal with Delsran Belvar. And that is that Delsran served multiple tours in the Empire in the early parts of his career. He was part of the vassal country's reinforcements of the Empire's army, and he almost deserted towards the end of his last tour before he was transferred back to Chorid and entered into the service of a certain elven senator, one that would later go on to serve as the head of state of Chorid. Last time, you all interrogated Kirby, gaining valuable information. Most notably was that confirmation that Sable's mother, Lyra, was in Chorid, and that Lucinda wanted Rhino for a specific god that was written out of Eornor's literature by the name of Soné. Kirby then tried to escape, but failed as the party riddled him with arrows and eldritch blasts. You then all sailed for Chorid to take the lifts up to Dennastrana. There you had a small encounter with a suspicious harbor master, where Augustus
Whoa.
shot him with a firebolt before a new gentleman interceded and invited you all to meet his mistress, one Isabella Vil'Vera, the head of state of Chorid. We find you now on the deck of the Damned as you ascend the lift. Stone cliffsides pass at a steady rate, and already you are high enough that the torches of the seaport below are obscured by the deck of your ship. On deck, Delsran approaches you with a can of paint. For the side of your ship. The name, it's too well known. We can't have people knowing that you're here. Instigating an altercation with the inspector is already a big risk. People will talk. Don't worry, we'll supply you with paint to put it back on.
Aye, but will it look the same? It looks pretty good right now. It's got a specific charm to it that I've curated.
Yes, but the Damned itself is too well known. Just like each one of your faces.
What if we had a question mark at the end?
Damned?
The damn?
Well, it does have a certain ring to it. I'm not sure if that will pass the inspector's gaze.
Damned?
The damned two.
Hey, what about that?
What if we just say it's pronounced differently? It's the damn Ed.
Or the Dom Ned.
The damned.
Well, all marvelous ideas. The spelling of it doesn't change at all, which is on the wanted posters.
Could we just get rid of the?
So please take this paint and please just cover up the side and...
You want us to do it?
Well, yes, it is your ship.
Hey, you gonna order me around about what to do with my own ship? I would just paint a question mark. You're the ones who want to get the name covered. If you want to cover it, then cover it. Fine.
We are also graciously giving you access to our country.
Graciously.
You are wanted criminals,
Hey, but we're so much more than that.
which is why we want you here.
I can do a flip.
Can you now?
Do it.
Yes, I can.
Do it.
Rhino's saying,
Do it.
yes, she can. Yes, she can. See, watch this.
Wait, let's do it together.
That's what she said.
We're a flippin' crew over here. Okay, should I roll for it?
Go ahead. Athletics or acrobatics?
Sick.
Take your pick.
18. You want me to fall so bad, but I got a +8.
22.
All right. Both of you launch flawless flips, and you see the right eyebrow starts to curve upward a little bit as you watch it. He goes, impressive.
Ta-da!
Rhino's clapping. Go, yeah, that's amazing. And he goes, now, I don't want to diminish what you've done. Because that was very cool. But you're still gonna have to paint the side.
Hey, all right, Evie.
What? What do you need?
Can you paint the side of the ship, please?
Why do I have to do it?
Don't be questioning me, girl.
We're like 100 feet up in the air.
You got a real chip on your shoulder, eh?
Hi, Captain.
That's right.
Walks over, takes the paint from Dennastrana, and she goes over to the rest of the crewmates, and then they kind of like whisper a little bit. One of them hands them a rope. Evie ties it around her waist and starts climbing over the railing of the ship, and just kind of like dangles there. No, I'm not gonna.
Not roll. Why are you reaching for it? Evie falls to her death.
And so she disappears over the deck of the ship as she's dangling there, painting the side. And so the lift still continues up, and after a while, you see Evie reemerge, and she goes, "It's all painted now. No, I've suddenly got a fear of heights that probably won't go away for a while, but it is painted. Well done. Now, once we get up there, you're gonna want to stay close. Now, probably shouldn't take all of you in. So, if you want to pick representatives to come into the city, then I can get a carriage and provide safe passage through the city.
What are the rest of us to do?
Probably stay on the ship. Isn't too safe to go wandering around right now.
To be honest, totally fine. These people never leave the ship. Like, they cool in hell, but they stay on ship.
Oh, yeah. Wait, how many representatives do we get to bring?
Yeah, like we can come.
I'd say as much as you could fit into a carriage, probably 4 to 6 people.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
All right. 5.5, maybe?
Who's your half?
I got a wee child with me.
Oh yeah, that should be fine. Just try to keep her with you.
Should we bring anyone else?
Do we have another half person?
Well, I'm sure we could fit another full person.
Fallon might be a good choice.
You would say that. Okay, Mr. Horny Raven. Me no, all right. I say we bring Evie.
You didn't even have a backup in mind.
No, I say we bring Evie. Me feel bad for her.
That also works.
I feel like a weird energy was just created on the ship.
Why do you wanna bring what's his name?
What's his name?
Don't let him hear you.
Fallon. Why do you wanna bring Fallon?
It might be nice to have some extra diplomacy that knows this island well. Oh, that was my reasoning, Augustus.
Sorry, me make assumption. Me sorry. We can bring Fallon.
Hey, it's sound reasoning, and I trust Evie to look after the ship.
Okay.
Thank you.
I thought it was going to be kissy reasons, but cool.
I'm more than welcome to stay on the ship and Evie go in my stead.
No.
I feel like, for some reason, you might have the best eye for identifying any horned ravens we could come across. Might be a good idea.
Yeah, all right.
And so after a brief little while, you start to crest the cliffside. And at the top, you see large cranes holding cables attached to your ship that stretch over the cliffside. At the base of their platforms, you see silhouettes of workers scrambling to work the mechanisms. The arms of the crane begin to move inwards towards the land, and they place the damned over a kind of V-shaped structure. You see that in the structure, there's running water, almost like an aqueduct. When the dam is aligned with the structure, Dennastrana calls out, "Release the cables!" And with a sudden lurch, the dam falls several feet and splashes onto the track. You surge forward quickly, matching the pace of the water below, and you pick up speed quickly as the dam soars through the constructed river. Wind screams past you, and you see a dark mass hurtling towards the front of your ship, and with a crash and a surge of water, the dam smashes into still water. Finally calm, you inspect your surroundings, and you see that you are now in a lake. Stars reflected off the surface. Off the side of the deck, you see the glowing city of Dennastrana. The beautiful stone buildings illuminated by the sky and the fires of civilization are unrivaled by any city you've seen outside of Kir Seleth. In both cases, the architecture was rooted in Dwarvish, but there seems to be some Elvish inspiration here as well. Dennastrana points to the shoreline where you can see the city dockyard and says, "Take us in there." Does anyone have command of the ship?
I take us in there.
Yes, I don't want to presume and take command of your ship, but yes, the port would be right there.
Hey, but you want to presume and give me orders on me own ship without so much as a please?
I want to ensure the safety of your group as best I can.
I will say please, and I'll take us in.
Please,
All right,
take us in there.
I'll take us in.
All right. It takes a little while, but you're able to smoothly bring the damned into the dockyard. The dockyard here is very sparse. There doesn't appear to be too many other ships here besides yourself. And as you dock along the wooden platforms, you see that there are similar, like, blue-coated inspectors that come to greet your ship. But with a wave from Dennastrana, they start moving away. And he turns to the rest of you and goes, "If you don't mind, just tying us off here and I'll go secure us a carriage. And if you don't mind, try not to draw too much attention from your ship to the carriage.
We're always discreet."
Then it shouldn't be too much of a problem." And with that, he starts to disembark the damned, and you see him start making his way towards the city. Evie goes, "All right, so if anything happens, what do you want us to do?"
Make a decision, girl.
I mean, I don't really know if we can really get out of a situation like this. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of places to go. We're on a lake and on cliffs, for God's sake.
Then you've just got to defend the ship with your life, I guess.
You could always go down.
Hey, that'd be true.
I feel like if we were to go down, then the ship probably wouldn't survive the impact.
Evie, we siege fortress. We summon Kraken.
Yeah, we had a
can
kraken when we
handle
sieged
that.
the fortress.
Okay?
Hey, the damned's been through much worse. Did you know it can sail underwater?
It can.
It can. I've done it before. It's been up to the Sky Palace. It's been down to the depths of the sea. This ship's been through more than a quick drop-off of Chorid. You underestimate it.
Are you able to breathe underwater?
I can breathe the water, and I'm the best swimmer around. And me ship takes after me.
The ship's able to breathe in the water?
That it is, me girl. It's a ship unlike any other.
Do you think that sometime you can take me to the Sky Island?
I would love to, but I am very wanted there. Maybe we can whip up some good disguises.
Wait, what did you do at the Sky Island?
You know, I was being noble. They had a hostage. It was an orc. His skin was pure pink, and they wanted to do something with that. I don't know. But we broke out, and we stole a lot of gold, you know. Sometimes you have to do bad things to bad people, to help the good people.
Where specifically is the Sky Island?
We've been over this. I told you it was an Awenor, girl.
But where in Awenor?
Even in the sky.
Myrna's gonna like pace so like distraught to find this.
I never thought of that, exploring the sky.
It's at this point that you can see that Dennastrana is exchanging money with a carriage driver. And he turns around back towards the ship and kind of like waves a hand, gesturing you guys to join him.
Yeah. Yes. Go to the carriage. I've got Ranallo. Totally not suspicious on me back.
Well, can I walk this time?
Yeah, you can walk as
we're
long
in
as
the
you
city.
stay close.
Okay, yeah, I'll stay close. I don't know, it's cramped in there.
That's all right. Can I hold your hand? Just so I know you're nearby.
I mean, I can walk.
Just while we're going between the boat and the carriage. You don't have to hold it in the carriage.
Okay.
Thank you.
Myrna walks up. I can make a harness. Kid backpack leash.
Hey, now that's interesting.
I don't need a leash.
Hey,
I'm not a dog.
She doesn't need a leash. She's not the dog.
Fallon, come on.
She's gonna look at Sable and just whisper and go, let me know if she needs a leash.
Hey, we'll talk about it later.
Oh, am I coming with?
I thought someone told you, but we would like for you to come along.
But he slides down the rope from the crow's nest and lands on the deck of the dam. He goes, yeah, I assumed that I was staying with the ship and the crew, but yeah, I'll come along with.
Orpheus specifically requested for you to accompany us.
Oh, that's awfully nice of you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it'll be nice to get some land under my feet.
Have you been in the crow's nest since we left Sheffield Keep?
I mean, I have to come down to eat.
I just never see you come down.
Where do you use the bathroom?
Oh, you know, just kind of like everyone else, just kind of like let it fall off the ship.
From the crow's nest?
Not from the crow's nest.
Why are we asking him such personal questions? Can we just go into this carriage, please?
I never saw him leave the crow's nest and he said he had to leave to eat, but not to use the bathroom, and I got scared.
Yeah, I honestly thought we lost you a couple battles back.
Fallon, if you do want to stay, I understand. I just thought you would be
No,
a good Democrat.
I'll come with
for
you.
this. Okay.
Hey, no. I am the captain and I say you're coming with us.
Okay.
Let's go, everybody.
You begin to make your way down the dock, and as you approach Dennastrana, you can see him kind of like gesturing like to his head and like to his face, and as you get closer, he goes, "Try to cover your faces. What are you doing?"
Oh, wait. Okay, me get cloak. Me know what to do.
Well, you're already here. Just get in the carriage.
But you said cover face.
Yeah, cover your face now. Like, do you have a cloak with you?
No.
Just get in the carriage.
I'm gonna put on the mask of many faces. Mask of the familiar face. And I'm gonna make myself look like Bonzo.
Well, don't. You've just doubled the amount of people that look like him. That doesn't help the problem. He's
And
just
then the whole time I'm gonna walk up and go, Bonzo!
don't say that name here. Don't.
It should be, ha! Or just, booty!
Is this, is this how I act?
Remember
Yes.
when I told you to
I
not
can't tell
attract
the difference.
attention?
And they won't be looking for two chimps. They'll be looking for one chimp.
Yes.
Offended.
No. I'm gonna go up to Augustus, looking like Augustus, and I'm gonna say, this is a compliment.
Okay. And I'm just gonna look out of the window.
And I'm gonna copy what Augustus does.
He watches this happen and he puts his head in his hand and he says, "You are, without a doubt, the worst pirate I have ever heard of.
Aye, but you have heard of me.
Now, can we please just get into the carriage?"
I take the mask off before I forget my life backstory.
So you just did that to make fun of me.
No.
And Augustus is gonna just look through the window and just give you the
Orpheus
silent
is-
treatment the whole
Oh my God.
Orpheus is
The
going
whole
to turn to Augustus and be like, yeah, it's not nice, is it?
right? She mean make fun of me.
The whole time Myrna's trying to be like, it wasn't. You were the person I could think of. You are just the only person that I thought like, oh, who should be nonchalant? Who's comfortable in the outside? Augustus. Who's not gonna draw attention? Augustus.
Fallon, next to you guys in the carriage, goes, Did something happen in the bag? I feel like there's a divisiveness that wasn't here before. But you can hear that Dennastrana gets on top of the carriage in front and is speaking to the carriage driver, and with a quick shout and a quick sound of reins moving, the carriage begins to move forward. And inside the carriage, you can see that it's a fairly nice carriage, fairly sizable, but Ranallo is having to sit on your lap, Sable, and the curtains are drawn at a close. But outside, as you are moving, you hear the noises of civilization. You can hear crying, not like weeping crying, but like the crying of like shopkeepers and tavern owners, civilians roaming the streets. Roll a perception check, everyone.
So bad.
18 for Augustus.
Not one for Orpheus.
On your home
Streets are
turf.
flooded with horse ravens. We never know.
You're sitting next to Fallon, and it is a little bit cramped in here, so you're pretty like close.
They're thigh to thigh.
21 for Sable.
21, 18, and
4.
And 14 for Alistair.
Mixed bag.
Augustus and Sable. You hear as you get closer to the heart of the city, the hawking of merchants and tavern keeps and just the bustle of the city turns almost angrier. You hear shouts of crowds of people like decrying the empire, as well as calling for Chorid to take up arms, and you hear the opposite of opposers of like isolationists decrying Chorid for trying to involve themselves in outside affairs. And you can tell that the situation here in Chorid, the people seem to be divided. And as that sound kind of fades into the distance, you hear Dennastrana again on top of the carriage speaking to the carriage driver, and with a whoa, the carriage comes to a halt. You hear a banging on top of the carriage, and he says, "All right, we're here. You can come out."
Okay. And Alistair kind of just bursts out of the cage doors, or the carriage doors.
Let's meet this Miss Vil'Vera.
You arrive outside Dennastrana's palace and the grand staircase leading up to it. Dennastrana leads the way, waving away the approaching guards as they begin to intercept, but seeing him, they kind of return to their posts over by the pillars. And Dennastrana leads the way as he opens the grand double doors into a great entry hall and begins to lead you up a set of stairs. He escorts you down a hallway lined with fanciful torches, portraits, as well as tapestries, and leads you to a doorway to which you can kind of hear a muffled conversation. He goes, "Wait here for one moment. Let me see if she's ready for you." And he opens the door and closes it behind him.
Okay, who is this lady? What are we talking about? I'm gonna look at Fallon. Who is this again? I don't pay attention to politics. She's important somehow, right?
Well, she's the head of state here in Chorid. An elected position, and for all intents and purposes, if not for the Empire, she would be the so-called queen of this country. Other than that, I don't really know. I grew up in Lockram.
Oh.
Then why did we bring you?
You asked me to come.
Orpheus wanted him to come.
Did you guys not want me to come?
No.
My
we did, but
name is Orpheus Augustus.
Sorry, you... Common... Me still learn common, okay?
you know the rest of the words, though.
He. Augustus does that to Myrna. Subtly. He.
Orpheus is going to produce flame and stare at Augustus.
He can do that too.
Hey, all right, everybody settle down before Augustus starts blasting fire from his gauntlet outside of this woman's chambers.
You really don't want to mess with him. He's a dom now.
Orpheus is just going to slowly turn his head at Alistair, put out the flame, and then stand by the door.
Are you trying to listen?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
A 15.
You hear two voices. The first goes, "My lady, There is simply nothing to be done. I've approached each of the opposition and they simply will not cave. They say that you incite the people to violence. Not violence, freedom, Yasmari. I know that, mistress. It's the others that need convincing. And the people? The people are scared. We have no record of an endless night. There's no precedence for this. Push them any further, and they will riot. The wreckage that the mob will leave in its wake may leave no seat of power to fill. In such an instance, the Empire will have to step in and use force, leaving us in the same place as where we started. We have one more chance, Ismari. After that, and then you hear a guff. They're here, mistress. Who? And with that, the door begins to open.
Orpheus quickly backs away.
And inside, you see that there's a fairly large kind of office / lounge where you can see couches circling a hearth, as well as desks and like a small home library in this study. And you see Delsran further in the office, and then you see two women. One, a slender, beautiful elven woman, and another, Sable, almost catches you off guard because she seems familiar for a second, as she is an Azamar with kind of speckled tattoos that decorate her face. And everyone turns to look at you as you all enter in, and she goes, please, Ismari, leave me. Delsran, you as well. I'd like to speak to them privately. And with that, the Azamar woman nods curtly to the elven woman and begins to leave.
Sable's just gonna watch intently.
Delsran leaves, as well as the Azamar woman, and the woman that is left in the room gestures at you all to come in and take a seat on the couches. And she goes, please sit. May I offer you any tea, snacks? We have crackers, cookies.
Are you hungry right now?
A little bit. I mean, now that I'm on land, my motion sickness isn't as bad.
You're what?
Yeah, I get a little seasick sometimes.
Why wouldn't you tell me that?
Well, you were in a bag.
All right, we'll discuss it later. Take a seat.
I just don't know if the sea's meant for me.
We'll discuss it later, girl.
Some tea would be lovely, my lady.
Please. And as you all begin to sit, I assume, you see that she begins to pour out several cups of tea for you all. And she places down a tray on the table before the hearth and motions for you all and goes, please, there's milk and sugar there if you'd like some.
So, what you want with us?
First of all, introductions. My name is Head of State Isabella Vil'Vera. And if I'm correct, you are Bonzo?
No,
No.
me. Augustus.
Forgive me. Augustus. And Sable?
Captain Sable to
Captain
you.
Sable. Orpheus. Hornraven. Alistair Keep and Myrna.
Hi.
Is that all correct?
That it is.
As far as I'm aware.
Well, might I say it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. And for as long as you're in Chorid, I would like to request that you try to keep things peaceful. We don't need any untoward disturbances in the city, and as long as we keep the peace, I wouldn't mind your stay here.
Hey, for the record, we have not incited violence anywhere we've gone.
So you weren't the ones that killed the Emperor's grandson?
The Emperor's grandson is dead? What?
Roll a deception check.
From what I heard, it was a set of stairs that killed him.
12.
Me did not see him die. Me not there. If happened.
She looks at you with a knowing glance, Sable, and she says, "Oh, do not worry. I do not mean to chastise you. I'm no friend of the Empire myself. But still, I would like to avoid any instances such as that."
Hey, well, if you say so, I guess, but I just don't know anything of it. Listen, at the end of the day, it was an accident, all right? Alistair didn't mean to do it, and the rest of it kind of spiraled from there.
It was pretty funny, though.
It was pretty funny. He was a bad kid anyway.
From what I've heard, you are correct. Yes, he was a rather unruly kid. But be as it may, I'd prefer to halt the spiraling, as it were, at least as long as you're in Dennastrana.
No, it wasn't a spiral staircase. It was a straight one.
You're in luck. I've recently taken a pledge of anti-violence, so...
Rhino nods her head very firmly. Yes, she's doing backflips instead. Do you want to see?
You really want her to fail one of these.
No, that's just Rhino. And she goes, that's not necessary.
Are you sure?
If you want to, you can.
Watch this.
I'm not going to stop you. You're getting on the table.
Do it.
Lady Vil'Vera, this is Ranallo. She's Sable's daughter.
Where is it?
She takes Rhinell's hand delicately and goes, a pleasure to meet you, Rhinell.
And this is Fallon.
19. Nice.
It's a pretty sick backflip, and you can see that almost like Delstran, her eyeballs go up almost imperceivably. She goes, very nice. And
I hope you're reassured now.
yes, while I may still have questions, I am very well reassured that you are the ones that we were looking for. Which leads me to my next line of questioning. What is the purpose of your visit?
Sightseeing. Myrna says, sightseeing.
As I hope you do not take offense, but I find it difficult to believe that sightseeing is the primary reason for your visit.
We have question.
Of course.
Do you know man named Sarek?
Only by name. I've never met him or visited him himself, but from what I can tell, he's the son of a general over in Silsair.
And have you seen a sea elf lady?
Sea elf? On occasion. Why?
On occasion?
Well, yes, we get many people here in Dennastrana. All different kinds of life.
Hey, have you seen a specific sea elf that we're looking for? She'd be a pirate. Kind of an evil aura, if you ask me.
One that's not in this room.
Yes, in fact, think me. Well, I was going to say but bigger, but probably not at this point. Think me, but a little different. And older and uglier.
No horns.
No horns, yes. Full sea elf.
Well, I know several sea elves, and I mean no offense when I say I try not to make a habit of associating with pirates. It's rather bad for the political image. But do you have any other descriptions? Do you know her name?
Her name is Lyra Driftthorn.
Can't say it's familiar.
Interesting. We've got intel that she'd be in Chorid.
And who told you that?
We have sources.
Okay.
Do you know Clown Kirby?
If I recall, there was a clown that was in the circus, I believe Marquestrians, that visited here a while ago. I was dealing with affairs at the time, so I wasn't too engaged with the show, but if I remember correctly, there was a clown named Kirby there.
Yeah, he suck. Anyway, what do you think of gods? Make it to point.
I believe that the gods are real. I mean, I do not believe that it is that quite a controversial statement nowadays, now with the endless night. But I was hoping that you could shed some light on that yourselves. Do you know what's going on? Why the sun refuses to come?
Why, yes.
You do?
We're just gonna look at Alistair. She's gonna cast message because we're within 100 feet of each other. And she's gonna
It's a big room, maybe not.
Should I tell her?
I don't see why not. I mean, you are an enemy of the Empire, or you do not like them, at least. That is correct?
Correct.
All right. Well, yeah, we've tangled with a handful of gods and goddesses, and well, one or two of them may or may not be dead now. And that may or may not be why the sun is no longer with us.
So you're saying that Silera died?
She was replaced.
Replaced?
Yes.
They're always replaced. Get with it, girl.
What do you mean?
Well, we're not exactly sure what happened with them. Apparently, it's completely unrelated to everything that we've been dealing with so far, with Sarek and that ugly clown and your possibly ugly mother. I have never seen her.
Hey, she's ugly on the inside.
That's bad enough.
My uncle.
Yeah, they apparently had nothing to do with Samar, or with Silera. So we're not entirely sure what happened there.
And it's all going down at the Lockrim Islands right now.
But we came here first.
Yes.
Well, it's not all going down at the Lockram Islands, because we know that my mum is here to get another artifact and try to ascend to godhood. So we came here to stop that from happening.
But the nighttime thing.
Yes, but we
nighttime
don't
thing.
even know who the undead inhabitant of the nighttime thing is. It's, like Alistair said, unrelated in a way that's quite confusing to me. So we can only focus on what we know, and what we know is that my mum and probably a collection of evil horn ravens are in this area. I don't know. Yes.
Slow down. An artifact to ascend to godhood?
Yeah, we have one with us right now.
We have two.
We have two.
Don't tell her.
Turns out if you get the right object, you can usurp a god and become their avatar and become the god.
No, but you have to kill the god
But
first.
you got to kill the god.
And then if you do a ritual with the artifact, then you can become the thing. But it's not taking over fully, apparently. That's what Kirby said.
But a series of bad people are trying to become the gods, and obviously that would be bad. Like Sarek Hornraven. Bad guy. I'm not sure if you knew that, but we're here to tell you. He should not be a god. And Kirby the Clown. Bad guy. He should not be a god.
You don't have to worry about him.
He was not funny enough.
He will not be. But now, me mom's trying to become Vamor.
Vamor. And you think that Vamor is in Dennastrana?
That's the best intel that we've got.
I mean, we were told to come here by Vamor.
So this is a lot to process, if I'm being honest. And this incident in Lockram, is that how Madav Navarro died?
Well, we don't know for sure. But
Yes.
the sending stone stopped.
Glad we didn't bring Evie.
We don't have all the pieces there, but we think probably.
Pity. I didn't know him that well, but he was a fellow freedom fighter. Last thing I expected.
How did you know that he died?
I never believed the rumors that he was sick. And after cities began to fall in Lockram without the defense of their best Navy admiral, I assumed. And after my spies reported back, I had confirmation. Official reports is that he succumbed to his sickness, but a man like him wouldn't go out like that. We had our disagreements, but we agreed that Chorid and Lockram should both be countries unto themselves. And I am sad to hear of his passing.
So what is it you want with us?
First, confirmation that you will not make the state of Dennastrana any worse by you being here. Chorid is having problems of its own, and I would appreciate if you did not fan the fires. Other than that, I would like to offer my assistance, as it were. In exchange, I would like assistance from you all. You see, tomorrow, the Senate will vote to see if they will remove me from power. It has been motioned that I am too rebellious as a political figure. My ideals do not align with that of the Empire, and that causes strain on our union. With everything going on in Lockram, it is my intention that I would send aid and military supplies to halt the crushing fist of the Empire. It is the majority's vote that that should not happen, and that puts ourselves at risk. However, tonight, and she looks out the window, or what passes as tonight, there is a banquet and ball. If you would like, I could arrange for your invitation. I believe that your personal experience with both what happened in Kir Seleth and what happened in Lockram might be able to sway some of the senators into changing their votes. As it stands right now, the majority is against me.
So we save face for you.
Perhaps. But a favor given is a favor earned. I believe that you are riding the changing tides, and I would like to sail with you. This world needs changing, and I can tell that it is changing already, and I would like to be a part of it. I believe that you have encountered a great many people that want to change the world for the worst, and while perception may be an abstract thing, I believe that I could change the world for the better, starting with the liberation of my country. Is that such a wrong thing to believe?
No, my lady.
I guess my question is, do you want to be a god?
The idea intrigues me, but I do not see it benefiting Chorid in any way if I were. I do not believe that the people would stand for such an absolute power heading their country.
Let me get this straight. You want us, the crew of the damned, to go to your high society ball event, convince people to re-elect you, and then, if that succeeds, in return, you get to sail with us on my ship.
I did mean figuratively. I do not wish to leave Chorid at all, but I assume your business here may have you go out into the city. And I will remind you that you are wanted criminals across the Empire. If you are seen by the city guard or even stationed Empire forces, I will have no choice but to arrest you. If not, there could be serious repercussions.
But you want us at a very public event. From my understanding, at least as of the past couple minutes, we are very recognizable.
Oh, well, you wouldn't be wearing that. We would provide tailors, and you would be dressed very fancifully. But it is the shock factor that I believe would sway the votes. Right now, they are believing the empirical propaganda that they are what's righteous in the world, and that only they can bring order. If you were to provide your accounting of the events that have transpired since that explosion in Kir Seleth, I believe that might shed some further light onto what they believe.
But is this event really the time, the place?
It is tradition. A last political play for the contenders for the head of state. One last night where all political figures can be assembled before a vote the next day. One last mad cash grab.
So, no guards at ball?
There will be.
So, they come get us?
The guards at the ball will be my personal guards, and at least for the last 36 plus hours, they will be under my command. Once those 36 hours are up, if I am still in office, I will declare Chorid's independence from the Empire and go into open war.
Okay.
But to do that, I need to remain in power.
Me see no problem. We schmooze with leaders, then she get re-elected, then she help us stop Captain's mother.
I'm not sure how good I am at schmoozing, though.
You've got some cool party tricks.
Hey, what could go wrong? Last time we all attended a high society event together, it went swimmingly.
My lady, in all honesty, I cannot, speaking for myself, promise that we won't cause somewhat of an uproar while here on Chorid.
Causing a scene isn't necessarily a problem. I mean, I did partially invite you all for the spectacle.
You heard about me backflips.
And other things. But I do request that you keep violence here to a minimum, at least until we can secure power. Any untoward violence might reflect badly upon us.
I have somebody who is going to be fantastic schmoozing. His name is Gene, and he should come in.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Who is Gene? I haven't heard that he's on your crew.
He's back at the ship. He is a builder, and woof, he can carry a conversation.
A builder. He would be welcome amongst our midst. Maybe even the archivist will allow him into the archive.
Yeah, we're hoping to see some blueprints.
Difficult task, I will admit. Since the events of Kirst left, they have kind of shut down the library.
Yeah. We'll figure out a way.
Well-
She gives a look of, I will figure out a way.
The head of the archive will be at the gala. He's one of the senators.
I think we should go.
And you think we should bring Jean?
Yes! Do you want somebody to be cool and like get somebody to be reelected? Gene is your guy.
Is he? Is he really?
Don't we think maybe Evie would be a better choice?
Why can't they all come?
We do have to keep certain people on the ship.
Can't be abandoning the now nameless ship.
If you'd like, I do have a itinerary of the notable guests. 3 of the 8 senators are already with us. They have the support of the people and will vote to re-elect. 5 of them will not. There's the head archivist, who is named Gorman Faustus. There is the senator that heads the military, Halmar Ilmaris. There is the senator of infrastructure, Malwuda Greyspine. There is the senator of economics, Rezik Brumblestick. And the senator of foreign affairs, Coletta Demar. I do believe that we will also have a representative of the empire that I would wish you all to stay away from. I do believe that she has been granted diplomatic immunity, as she is an ambassador.
Do we know who she is?
I believe she goes under the name of Despira Truthsayer.
A little on the nose, eh?
The 3 that are currently with us, you met one already, the Ismari. There is the Senator of Populace, Lida Treehill, and the Senator of Agriculture, Boldru Steeltooth. All of which will be in attendance, as well as other lords and ladies of Chorid. And if you would like, we could get you outfitted, and I will even provide rooms here in the palace for your stay.
Consider it done.
Well, I can't remember the last time I've been to any sort of ball, but I suppose I am honored.
I will schmooze your politicians, and whatever happens, happens, you know? Circumstances be out of our control most of the time, so we'll ride it out and see.
We've got a cool couple backflips to land on.
Oh, we should do backflips.
If anything happens, backflip.
Aye, that'd be true. We would be
could
doing
sway
backflips.
senators.
It might sway them.
I think I
you
could do a
might use that
backflip as well.
grace on the ballroom floor instead of the backflips. Just a thought.
I can't dance.
We can dance.
Then maybe Augustus here can teach you.
Augustus can dance.
I don't know if I would trust Augustus's dancing.
What? Okay, we'll have to work this out later. There's a weird vibe.
I promise you, we will not incite any violence whatsoever.
Lady
Promise
Vil'Vera, do you know what Despira Truthsayer looks like, so we may steer clear?
I have not yet had the chance to make her acquaintance, unfortunately. I believe she just arrived in the other day. She stands up and moves over to the door, opens it, and kind of calls down the hallway. Rouge, do you mind doing a couple fittings? And you all see a kind of halfling woman start making her way down the hall and sees you all and goes, "Oh, yes, of course. I would love to. All right, this way you are."
Am I within 100 feet of Jean?
No.
The boat would be right in this hall.
Just parked out back.
Boat's just been listening to this whole conversation.
The nameless damned.
And Rouge kind of gestures you down the hallway in towards another room.
Sable's gonna turn to Vil'Vera and say,
If you don't mind, the Asmar woman that was in here before,
Yes.
do you think I'd be able to speak with her?
Yes, I believe you should be able to find her down in the church. Otherwise, she will be attending the ball tonight.
Which church?
The church for Bunir.
Oh,
The god of war, but crafting, mainly is what we revere him for.
all right. I'll keep an eye out at the ball.
And if there's anything else that you require until then, please just let me know.
Orpheus is going to turn to Fallon. If you could stay somewhat close by.
Of course, but I don't think that I'm the one you need to be worried about.
It's not you I'm worried about.
Why do I need to be close by? I'll stay close by, Orpheus.
I just worry something might happen at this ball.
I'll be right next to you.
And Augustus is just gonna awkwardly like stand in between and be like, yeah, we've had bad luck at balls. And then Augustus is gonna kind of notice that he awkwardly interjected and like look at Orpheus and then Fallon and then look back at Orpheus and like give him a wink and be like, oh, sorry, you have a moment, and then follow everyone to get fitted.
It's also funny because they're so much taller than you.
they don't even see you. You're just like down there. All of a sudden you start talking.
Yeah.
They're like,
Just
whoa.
imagining like the frame and it's the two of them standing there and then your head is just barely peeking into frame.
I'm just at groin level.
Fallon, honestly, I'm just worried of what might be happening on Chorid since I've been gone.
I see. Then I guess it's all the better we're here.
Yeah. Orpheus is going to get up and walk up to Lady Vil'Vera. Lady, if I may ask one personal question.
Of course.
I'm a native here on Chorid, from Windermere.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Is Windermere okay? Is it safe?
There was some civil unrest, and I do believe that there was a station of garrison there that had to break up some protests, but
From the Empire?
some Empire soldiers were there, yes. Most were Chorid soldiers, but from my understanding, there was several arrests that needed to be made before the unrest started to die down.
Do you know any of their names? Those who were arrested? I'm thinking specifically of a human with the last name of Hornraven.
Hornraven. And his first name,
Tristan.
the Stone Wolf.
Yes.
From my understanding, he was a particular subject of note. He was one of the ones that was arrested, yes. As far as I know, he's still being held there.
There would probably be an elf with him. Atreyu?
I don't recognize that from the report.
Thank you, my lady.
You're welcome.
Orpheus is going to bow and quickly, walk out of the room.
All right, so one by one, Rouge takes you into a side room with a bunch of mirrors and a whole bunch of fabric. And in the room is a small magical device playing elegant music, not unlike a radio. And she places you one by one in front of the mirror and starts taking your measurements. And she begins to ask you, what kind of clothes do you like wearing?
These ones?
Well,
Hey, I'll second that. Could I just wear this?
No. The gala tonight will be a regal event, and you must look the part. Dress good, feel good is what I always say.
What if I just clean up?
She rubs
How
a
are
bit
you
of
gonna do that?
she rubs a bit of dirt between her fingers. She goes, I don't think that would be quite sufficient. How about just a new outfit? It is provided, no charge.
All right, but I have to keep the hat
She narrows her eyes at you.
and the boots.
Not the boots. The boots are filthy.
I'll clean my boots. But the boots and the hat stay.
I do believe that the only way to clean these boots would be to burn them.
No, trust him. He can clean them.
Can I cast prestidigitation and clean my boots and my hat?
It sounds so sad.
Do they stay clean?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
As long as I allow them to stay clean.
She sees you do this, and with a great huff, I suppose I can work with what I'm given, but you, little hairy one,
Excuse me?
must be covered up more than you already are. I'm afraid at your current state you will cause some of the ladies to faint.
Okay. Here's what I see. And I look at her and we just look at Bonzo and I go, okay, Bonzo.
Augustus!
I'm sorry. Okay, listen.
What is problem?
No. I'm sorry.
Me not used to wear clothes. Me wear pants now, but to make everyone comfortable.
But here's what I see. Ready? We've got a see-through sequin sheer top. So it's not like you're wearing a top, but it lets the chest hair breathe. The ladies will go crazy over that, she says to her friend.
Are you talking about Rouge?
Yes. And then we can get some cool, loose, cinched at the legs pants for Bonzo. Yeah? It'll be loose and airy, so you won't even feel it, bud. Hear me out, Rouge. I'm thinking a bit of a more poof for Alistair. I'm thinking a big poofed collar, and maybe we add a massive feather to the top of your hat. I kind of am starting to sound like you, Rouge. Ooh, you're rubbing off on me. And then we could do a massive cape, exactly like your coat, bro. And then maybe
Calling Alistair, bro.
maybe then, we should do cuffed pants. Maybe even so cuffed that you almost see what's underneath, but you don't see the little peeky, so that we show off your boobs.
I'd rather not there be any peeky.
How many personalities you got locked up in there, girly?
Too many.
It's fashion is the same as creation. It's all the same. It's creating something that works, and this works for you, Alistair.
Do you think it's a good idea to make me poofy when I'm already so huge?
Power.
That it?
Myrna, I think this is why you're not in fashion.
Yeah. Okay, Rouge. Sorry.
Everyone's a designer.
Now, not to pile on in the moment, but this hat also has to stay.
What is it with you all and hats? They're hats. You can take them, wear them, take them off, and wear a different hat on a different day.
It's not how it goes. This is the hat I wear.
You only have the one hat?
I'm a captain, Rouge.
What if
How are people to know that I'm the captain if I don't wear me captain's hat?
Trust me, you wouldn't want me to take my hat off either.
So,
That be true.
if you took off your hat, would your crew just not know who you are?
Hey, you don't get it. You don't live a life at sea. The hat, it stays.
She puts her fingers to her temples and she goes, every day I come in and I tailor these people and they always have ideas. Fine, okay, fine. The hat can stay. But everyone must be properly clothed. No revealing bits, no peeky bits. Just clothes that look nice and regal for a regal event. Please.
Rouge, what is it that you see for us?
I see you all in elegant clothing that fits you all, and you can have your own say, but stuff that is not going to trail mud onto the dance floor.
Oh, so Orpheus is set then.
Of the group, he is the least objectionable,
All right,
I
well,
will
I'll see you
admit.
later, Orpheus.
but it still needs a little dressing up.
All right, let's just get this over with.
You say, well, you feel it tugging at your shoulder. Can I get dressed up?
Of course you can. Tell them what you want.
Can I have a really nice dress and can it be sparkly and can it look like the sea?
Oh,
Yes, I suppose I could get you a nice blue dress. We do have the materials, and yeah, so actually that sounds quite nice.
And so she begins working on that, and after a while, Ranallo comes out in a nice blue dress. There's a little bit of like green sparkles in it as well, so it has different like sea tones to it. And as she moves, it does kind of like glimmer like sunlight hitting the sea.
you look beautiful.
Thank you. And she like swirls her dress around. She's like, "Thank you, thank you, Rouge. You did very well." And she goes, "Finally, someone appreciates my artistry. Who's next? Come here."
Could you give me something that is the color brown?
Oh, dear God.
I'm example. Yeah, like this. And Alistair reaches into his stomach and pulls out a clump of dirt.
Oh my God!
Like this.
Where did you get that?
He made of dirt.
What?
Augustus.
Obvious.
I'm not made of dirt. It might help hold me together, but can you do that?
She's
Dripping all over the floor.
She's wide-eyed, staring at the dirt in your palms. She goes,
What? Who are you? Why are you like this?
That's a very good question, but very rude at the same time. If you can't do that, then
I never said I couldn't do it. Fine,
I'm glad we're in agreement.
I'll do it. What do you? So you want brown?
Yes, you can throw a tint of red in there. That's fine.
I'm so glad I have this artistic ability. Well, yes, I'll make you something brown and something red.
You could also put a feather in my hat. That is fine with me. The hat stays on, though.
"Who's next?"
Ellen?
I can't say that I've ever really been dressed up before. What do you suggest? She kind of tilts her head back at him and goes, something frivolous around the collar, or something, perhaps poofy and white with some blue and golds to bring out to your skin. Yes, I believe I could make something nice for you. And he goes, blue's not really my color. Fine. What color then? What about green? Fine, green and gold. Who's next?
I want pants. I want a green
You
pantsuit.
want pants? Okay.
No. Why would you take off your pants? Put your pants back on, please.
But she says she want pants. Me have pants.
Okay,
I want green pants, but thank you.
Oh,
green
okay.
pants.
Emerald green pants, kind of flowy, kind of boss girl like. And then I want a cape, like a little belt cinch thing that like is a skirt, but it's open in the front to show off the pants and the heels. And then I want a little tight top, and my head, I'm gonna put it down, and I'll go get Jean too.
All right, yeah. So after taking your measurements and putting in your order, you are able to go get Jean. It is going to take some time, and you are probably going to have to roll a stealth check because you are wanted in the zoo, and you're going to have to sneak back to the dam.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, you can just roll a stealth check while Rouge here deals with the rest of you.
I'll wear whatever the little one says. Let her pick, because she did such a beautiful job with her own dress.
What's your favorite color?
Gold.
A gold dress. Just gold? A gold dress. Okay, I can make it flowing and somewhat metallic and just could work. Yeah, okay. I can make it. And you?
Me not sure about clothes. Me not wear clothes a lot.
I can
Me
see
chimp.
that. Can you please put your pants back on?
But okay. And Augustus is gonna put his pants back on. In circus, they put costumes on me, but me not have experience with clothes.
Then just pretend like this is a costume. One that you can put on and assume another identity, maybe one that's more confident, more regal, and...
Why can't me just go to ball?
Well, you don't have a shirt.
But me chimp.
Well, yes.
but a chimp could look handsome given the right outfit.
You say me not handsome? Ouch. Can me wear armor?
We could put some thin armor under your clothes, but again, think fanciful, think regal, think...
Me want to look like general.
Okay, there's something a little bit more of like a uniform suit. Okay, that is something I can do. Yes, that could work. I'll begin right on it. And so she begins starting to put together an outfit that looks kind of like a military uniform at like for presentational purposes. Myrna, what was your stealth check?
14.
14. Okay. You're able to go get Gene, and you come back with him. And he goes, is this where we're getting nice clothes?
Yes, because we must get into the archives.
Oh, wait, we're going into the archives?
We're going to meet the person who does the archives. So we gotta schmooze.
Oh, Gene here knows something about snoozing.
That's what I said! They didn't believe me!
What do you mean they didn't believe you? They don't think that your old man Gene has moves.
See? That's what I said. Who doesn't like you?
They're having this conversation as they arrive back into the room that you all are in, and
he goes, are you the tailor of this place? And she goes, yes, can I help you? And she goes, yes, you can. I happen to be looking for clothes. Yeah, that's what I do. Yes, that's why I'm here. Can I get you clothes? Yes, please. Thank you. Wait 1 second. And she begins taking his measurements. The schmoozing that he tried to lay it on apparently has not worked yet. But given time, who knows? But before long, every one of you is decked out in the newest garb. And you still have a little bit of time before the gala. Is there anything that you wish to do?
Clothing lady, I have one more request.
So do I, and it is that you use my name.
Rouge, yes.
Thank you.
Rouge, I have one more request, please.
Okay, yes.
Do you have a cane you can put this on top of? And Alistair hands over his lantern.
She takes it very gingerly and goes,
be careful with it.
You want this on top of a cane?
Yes.
Like waist level or shoulder level?
Waist level will do.
All right. And she takes a long stick and cuts it and attaches the lantern on top. And she goes, will this do?
Yes, that'll do nicely, thank you.
Very well. And she returns to you. And she goes, anyone else need any final alterations?
What I'm wearing looks fine.
Turn up the collar. There you go.
I'm gonna pull Alistair aside, if possible, and seeing his new lantern with a dope new staff, she's going to go, that's a dope staff. She's going to hand you a note, and she's going to run away.
Okay, Alistair's going to read the note.
Care to share with us?
No, I don't think I will.
All right. Is it time yet? When's the gala start?
So there's a little bit of time if you guys want to do anything. Otherwise, you can just say that you wait until the gala.
Wait. We should divvy up who's gonna schmooze who. I think Gene and I got the archivist.
I think we could take care of everybody. You guys enjoy the gala.
This is the best day of his life. He's so excited.
You know what, Gene? That's all right. Why don't you stick to the archivist like Myrna suggested?
Like glue.
Orpheus is gonna walk away from the group, not too far, but just to look.
While you walk away, you hear Gene go,
he won't be able to get rid of me.
Orpheus is just looking out a window down the hall.
All right, so we'll take the archives, man. Who wants military, economics, foreign affairs, or infrastructure?
Me can do military.
Yeah, you're already dressed.
Hey, give me economics. I know a thing or two about gold.
I think that Alistair should do infrastructure, because you can talk about mud and steel, probably, right?
Stone, perhaps.
There we go.
Orpheus is not paying attention to this conversation. He's down the hall.
Orpheus, take the foreign affairs so you can talk about how awesome elves are.
What?
We are having conversation in here.
We're planning.
Oh.
What are you doing over there?
Just standing in hallway.
Are you okay?
Where's Fallon?
He's in the room with you guys, and he goes, I think he's brooding.
What the audience didn't see is Jay just brush a hair out behind his ear.
He's doing this so
I mean,
well.
Fallon.
Can you take point on the ambassador for foreign affairs?
Sure.
All right, then we've got a plan.
Well, there's the senator with foreign affairs, and there's the ambassador that she said was here. Two different things. That's Fallon, by the way.
Hey, don't bug me down with the terminology. I know you know what I meant.
Sable, should you take the ambassador?
From the Empire?
Oh,
I mean, you do make a good point. Someone could run interference. I mean, ambassadors are going to embass.
What?
I can't imagine that they would be here for any other reason but to speak lies into the senators.
Well, Fallon, you're the only one left, so...
All right, I'll take point on that, I guess.
we've got a plan. We've got a hypothesis. We've got a blueprint.
You are shown to your quarters, and so each one of you has a kind of like guest room in the Chorid Palace. And so you can make yourselves at home there, but before too long, you start to hear the bustling of activity outside of your rooms. And as you kind of like make your way to the doors and like look outside, you can see that a myriad of like servants and well-dressed attendants are beginning to move towards the main entryway from outside and begin to cluster towards the ballroom. And if you'd like to, you can join them.
Say, let's head on in.
Before we head on in, I would like to read this note out loud, but not to the group, just for like
In your room?
audience sakes. It says, Alistair, thank you for always protecting me. I truly appreciate it. I selfishly have enjoyed every day we have had together. I hope this added fun XL. Your lantern will help protect you like you protect me. Thank you. P.S. Look at your lantern. Ha ha ha. I added some stuff while you slept. Myrna.
So yeah, as music begins to play throughout the palace, you begin to move your way down from the grand staircase towards the main entry room, to which the ballroom is adjoined by a set of double doors, and you can see a crowd of people beginning to move and enter into the ballroom. From there, you can hear the sounds of music, laughter. You can smell like the brief distant scent of smoke from outside as people are enjoying tobacco leaves. Further into the ballroom is another set of staircase that kind of lulls down onto the main dance floor. You can see that there's a band playing sort of classical music, and there are already couples dancing their way across the floor. You can see that there is a kind of table area set up with different hors d'oeuvres and appetizers, as well as different servants carrying platters of snacks, drinks, and a myriad of other items. What would you like to do?
Sable's carrying Ranallo on her side. There's a pretty strict carry rule that I'm sure they're fighting about.
She's currently trying to get off of you and be like, no, I have a nice dress and it's gonna get messed up if I get put in the sack.
I know, but you don't have to be in the sack, okay? I'll just carry you in my arms so that your dress can flow beautifully. And maybe later we can dance, but only if you hold my hand, but you don't understand. You don't understand, okay? There could be people here that are gonna try to take you, and I know they're gonna try to take you, and I can't let them take you. Do you understand that?
What if I have someone really strong escort me and...
It's me. I'm really strong and I'm escorting you. So good news, we've reached a consensus.
I am going to a ball for the first time ever, and I don't want to be carried by my mom. Now put me down. Can you put me down?
Can we negotiate?
I am negotiating. Put me down, and I will find someone really strong, and they will escort me and take.
You will not be escorted by anyone but me. I can put you down, but only on the condition that you hold my hand.
First, can you put me down?
Are you going to hold my hand?
Well, you're going.
I will put you down so everyone can see your beautiful dress.
Can you put me down?
Sable will put her down, but she's not letting go of her hand.
She looks up at you with a little bit of anger in her eyes, and still holding your hand, she turns over to Bonzo, and she gives you a little bit of like a curtsy, and she holds out her hand. You look rather dashing tonight, Augustus. Would you like to escort me to the dance floor? And she's very obviously trying to hold herself in a way that she thinks that like fancy people hold themselves to.
And Augustus is also going to carry himself in the same way and be like, little baby Ranallo, and do a really deep bow. It would be my honor to dance with you.
She turns back to you, Sable. Would that be all right?
You will hold his hand the whole time, and when you're done, you'll come right back.
She squeezes your hand a little bit. She goes, thanks, Mom.
All right, have fun.
And Augustus is going to look at Sable and like give her an assured nod that he will protect her and make sure that she returns back to her.
Sable will let her go. Sable is tweaking. Sable is so nervous. And I would say that as Sable is in the gala, she, at the moment, is not even looking for this Senator of Foreign Affairs. She's got her head on a swivel, looking for her mom, and then the other, like, small percent of her is looking for the Azamar woman.
Mm-hmm. You do see the Azamar woman in the crowd. However, you do not see anyone that currently resembles your mother.
I would say as Augustus is going to the dance floor, he would be trying to look if he saw any sort of sea elf walking around.
You can roll a perception check if you'd like. I mean, both of you can.
I got a 10.
That's going to be a mod 20.
Augustus, you do see the Azamar woman that you saw earlier. Sable, you see her as well. Augustus, you are able to also see a couple other fancifully dressed people that have badges that are pinned to like their suits, dresses that resemble the one that Ismari wears. You guess that it's some sort of like badge of office. And so you're able to see probably like 4 or 5 of them throughout the crowd. It doesn't appear that everyone is here yet, as the party is just getting started. And even as you make your way to the dance floor, you hear a kind of voice in the crowd go, "And now arriving, Head of State Isabella Vil'Vera, escorted by Delsran Belvar." And back up the staircase from where you entered, you do see both of them begin to enter and make their way down to the dance floor. Delsran kind of bows to her, holding out his hand, and she takes it, and they begin dancing a little bit. But before long, they end up splitting and going their own ways, attending to different members of the crowd. You do not see a sea elf anywhere.
Very cool. Well, yeah, then me and Ranallo, we're going to dance.
You did see Ismari, if you do want to talk to him.
Yeah, Sable will sort of like keeping an eye, never like moving where she can't see right now, make her way towards the Azamar woman. So
you kind of try to keep a tab on right now. Sometimes it is difficult, and you think you lose her for a second because the dance floor keeps moving and swirling. But it isn't before long before you catch another glimpse of the blue dress that she has. But as you approach Ismari, she's currently holding a glass of champagne and talking to a couple other members of the party. And as you approach, she turns and she goes, you were in Vil'Vera's office. Can I help you?
Yes. My name is Serafina.
A pleasure, Serafina.
A pleasure to meet you as well. Ismari, is it?
Yes.
Not to be too direct, right off the bat here, but could I ask you your lineage?
Normally I may take offense, but coming from a tiefling such as yourself, it's only to be expected. I'm a child of Mayon. And you?
Sable kind of smiles to herself and says,
I'm a child of Tiet. But my little one is a child of my own as well.
Your little one, she...
In the blue dress over there, dancing with the chimp.
She glimpses a glance at Ranallo, and you see her brow kind of furrow, and she goes, She's a child of Mayon.
That she is?
But she looks like you.
Hey, but she's got the wings of her father.
Her father, Mayon.
Not quite. He was an Azamar, such as yourself.
She takes a deep breath in and kind of sighs it out and goes, in my time, I've never heard of one like her. You understand that it's a union like that is against the teachings of the church.
Hey, I'm well aware.
Can't imagine the story behind it, but I imagine it's an interesting one for sure. Where's her father?
He's no longer with us.
I'm sorry to hear that. Sad to say that I never knew him, but we all share a sort of bond. I'm sorry. Hey, your child, she hasn't had anything strange come over her, has she?
No? What do you mean?
Nothing of particular importance. It's just with a child with blood as mixed as hers, it's unprecedented. We've no knowledge of anything about it. Would I be able to study your daughter?
Absolutely not.
Apologies, of course. It was a bit far for me to go. I only asked out of curiosity.
She'd just be a girl.
Of course. But even being just a girl, her blood sets her apart from anyone else in the world.
I'm well aware of that fact, as are many others. Listen, I came over here because I've never met another Azimar, let alone another child of Mayon. Not since I lost Kael.
Keller. I've heard the name, but I've never met the man.
You've heard the name?
In passing.
What have you heard?
Things my father would tell me. Told me he was a good man, and one that exemplified the values of Mayon. Mayon was proud of him.
It's good to hear.
I am sorry to hear of his passing. Although we have never met, he is still family, in a way. And your child, it's good that she has a protective mother, such as yourself.
Hey, maybe one day she'll catch on that it's a good thing.
No, I don't suppose she will, but that's the nature of children, isn't it?
As I'm learning.
Well, I hope you enjoy the party, and if there's anything that you need, please, let me know.
Thank you.
Sable will slowly walk away and just kind of park herself on the side of the dance floor, watching Ranallo as she dances with Augustus.
She's got a massive smile on her face. She's giggling and laughing and just full of glee and joy as Augustus is twirling around, picking her up, doing the whole dirty dancing, like over the head lift, causing a little bit of a disturbance on the dance floor, but like in a good way. Where people are first distracted by Augustus's general hairiness, but then with the enthusiasm that he dances with, are generally unbothered by it. And so I assume that you all disperse throughout the crowd, trying to find your respective senators that you will schmooze, as you have said. And before long, each of one of you is able to pick out your target for the night. And as you begin to approach each one, you hear a voice call out like before, saying, "And now introducing the Empirical Ambassador, Despira Truthsayer." And as you all look up to the grand staircase, you do see that at the top is a woman in a long, flowing violet dress that complements her skin tone very well. And you do see a sea elven woman descending the stairs towards the ballroom. And Sable, you do recognize her as Lyra, your mother.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this week's journey. Follow our socials at Rivers of Confluence and find us at riversofconfluence.com. Sound design and editing brought to you by Spit It Out Audio. For extra content and early access, find us on Patreon.
If you're chasing destiny on Rivers of Confluence, then set your sails next for Witch Hunter from Dice Sized.
Bite-sized? Me like bite-sized.
No, it's dice-sized. But aye, Bonzo, Fast-paced dice-rolled tales of wishes, woe, and wonder, with a fully original score to stir the stars themselves.
Wishes? Oh, me wish for second gauntlet to blast double fire. Bad ass.
Careful, Bonzo. In Wish Hunter, every wish carries a price, even wishes for things you already have.
Price? Me steal the first gauntlet. Pay no price.
You've got me there, Bonzo. Join the adventure with dice-sized, bite-sized, dice-rolled, twice-told tales of magic, mayhem, and mischief, wherever you get your podcasts.
Next week in Awenor.
That's Sable's mother?
She's pretty cute.
You can't let her go anywhere near right now.
I don't see this going well.
We're gonna keep violence for tonight at a minimum.
We have secret weapon.
Maybe we can blow something up with it, but not start a war.
Good to see a fellow general like myself.
All right, in that case, I suppose I am captain now.
You know, if I do a good job, would you maybe back my position as maybe the new captain?
He's been poisoned.
There's nothing I can do until he's dead.
There are greater things at play.
You know, I think it might be time that I have a word with me, Mom.
Serafina, long time no see. I just don't know if the sea's meant for me.
We'll discuss it later, girl. You couldn't even get through that without laughing.
Just really disappointing Sable. huh?
I'd never be disappointed. I'd give up the sea if I had to. But we'll talk about it.